smart people here once. We're their successors.
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now. PB's tech looks like.
Look out for anything big and hungry.
Parts for the Site 2 project? Check.
Seems less harsh than when we first landed. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
God damn it. One of our shuttles ahead.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Should be a memorial or monument when there's time.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Gave it everything she could. Maybe that's all you can do.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further. Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation levels normal. Life support is back online.
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we've got.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Can't wait to see what the initiative makes of this planet.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you. Earth had formations like this. Made a lot of kids think of alien worlds.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, active remnant nearby. I suggest investigating.
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Radiation levels normal. Life support is back online.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find...
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonies. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What's it like living in...
It's early days. We know we'll make these work.
Why did you join the Andromeda initiative?
I knew this seemed like a better frontier.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand...
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for EOS.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy.
Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right, send me their information.
Radiation levels increasing.
Who do? Who don't? Help us! Please!
Got them all.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here...
Christmas-type planet.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Life support failing.
Hostiles
Seek
ahead!
safety immediately.
Nice work. Get ready to fight!
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation levels normal.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Helios threw us for a loop. Meaning, we're kind of new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now, and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. See if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering.
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances. Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view. These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Everyone's tight on supplies. The Nexus is no exception.
You think it's the same as being exiled? Life outside the Nexus ain't exactly friendly.
So why did you leave?
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that. You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped...
Folks...
I guess this is... a Ket corpse. For autopsy. A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Anatomist? Physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist. 275 years has given me plenty of time to branch out. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic.
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a person. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath? Something like that?
I look forward, not get to know me out in... That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one...
Buy me a... Then I promised to...
I'm in the armory.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omniblade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
We can't go back. But we're not trapped by decisions a galaxy behind us.
I don't feel trapped. We came from a good place for good reasons. We keep that in mind or steer us right, just like back in Crisis Response. Remember the essentials. A new start guided by the Pathfinder. And team. I'll bust my tail to make that a good story.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something.
Wait, Ryder?
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the neck. We need people with skills.
Yep, making deals to get the... I should track down a lead for Gil's. We'll chat later?
Please speak with Tyrann Kandros for authorization to participate. VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Hello again, Ryder. Taking an interest in my strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket. Authorization complete. Good luck. Kandros out.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling EOS.
We've thought that before.
But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
This is Hirik, one of the scientists from the tech lab.
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like...
Thank you, Ryder.
I don't know.
The consumption or sale of any plant specimen is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulations. An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist, Helisaria Vasale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
No, it isn't what we want. You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial and you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator. Your first task is...
Whoa, that seems...
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure... Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
All right, Brecker. Where do I...
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your level.
Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full deployment on Eos. We expect the colony to be fully self-supporting soon and able to send us supplies.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface...
Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought.
Name and designation.
That's it? You'll just...
Nowhere in my job description does it say, or... That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
I have a specific
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Hilly.
Now the Prodromos is on track.
Chief Engineer Grace Leto, designation. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Pathfinder.
Director Addison?
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Stuff exploding like this?
Back right after the mutiny. Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid. We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. Would you, if you have time, maybe you could help me?
Sure thing.
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one. That'd I've sent them. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
I know that look. The others bench you.
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just
What's the word on the turkey?
scattered readings. Some indicate that if you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Bye, Kendra.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
I don't care what she says. We can't work these hours.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish? Ah, Pathfinder, the information...
Thanks.
Professor Hirik, my colleagues and I work directly with Sam, refining your field scans into discoveries to benefit...
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't...
Indeed, it's thanks to your sterling...
Power outages make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the... Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me.
Power to the Nexus...
That's... There are obvious short circuits cropping...
There's a power short here. We could scan the area. Another power short.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look around. We're just getting things up and
Founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist Helisaria Baseo.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
Hydroponic all-outs, oxygen production is nominal. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Superintendent Macmore. I have some reports here that...
Oh, sorry, comms breaking down. Probably wired.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Hirik to come secure it.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Pathfinder, do you have... Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers...
Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold... And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your engineer deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagine, and a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for...
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew.
But you're their...
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved...
And we could argue about it all day long. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to invest. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us...
You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to...
Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently
It isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell can I know?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified...
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
It's not right. It's...
What's...
Oh my, Maybe you could help. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What?
They don't exile you for There are witnesses and evidence. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please. Oh, please.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal. Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
What's the latest about Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been
Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, you will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
I want to report by tomorrow.
This person is not a match.
As sleepers wake from stasis,
Negative match.
urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
This person is not a match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he? Dale Atkins, right?
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make...
That lot make a decision. That'll be the day.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder.
Ah, our
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look... Why don't you tell me what...
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him.
So when he was killed?
He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through it. I saw movement. Thought it was the... Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence.
You're a Pathfinder.
Glad to see you finally.
That's one word.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis.
When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking... The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial, and he was found...
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and...
In this case, motive plus opportunity. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the... As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty call.
You and me both, Pat.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Weekly injury report.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
Request is in. Dispatching to your location.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Cassidy Shaw?
Oh man, I thought that... Have you heard the audio?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure... shock.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, but you don't expect your best friend to shoot. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound.
It wasn't my place to... In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably...
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind.
So the body was never examined?
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go...
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area. Call out for the recent uprising.
Must be great to see all your hard work.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes with the...
Ryder, you're off. Though
It's like nothing. Not sure yet, but at least we're on...
Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilkin...
And? That isn't usually
First murder in a...
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck. I'm...
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance.
What are you looking for?
Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record...
Well, the heart of my documentary will... I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Let's start at home. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're...
Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you were great. I'll get to work editing.
Residents are still mourning the loss of the
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
A worker was lost in space.
Filed a complaint with Tan.
All clear.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news.
But right now, I could sleep for 600 pounds.
We can start building
Pathfinder Ryder, if you will.
Once we get more biomaterial.
Hello, Pathfinder.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
That could be a ship.
Given the complex... I have them on an optical storage disk. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are...
Wait.
Yes, you will
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so.
It would seem his
Nobody wanted to listen. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom.
Perhaps it was the beginning. Unknown private audio logs are now available in your father's... I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What did you mean?
In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal...
That's...
Welcome back, Scott.
Dr. Arbordana at the tech lab sent some equations.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You need a crack AI?
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevent...
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr.
on the Nexus Hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
This is Ket DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought...
The equations contained a virus designed to target our...
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life or...
Then how did the virus find its way?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced.
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
If graffiti is the best they can do.
Entire species were driven into exile.
Attacking Sam is bold, though.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
Pathfinder rider, if you will.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for more details? Detecting Pathfinder rider.
Hi there. Excuse the education. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
The disconnect was...
It'll pass. See, this is what our Knight says human AI merging is. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her. I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, a whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
We've had no trouble, Pathfinder.
Authorities have no word on completion.
Hello there. Got this, got that. Still
Here we
missing
are,
those.
one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. Cora wanted to check in with you.
Drac, I'm working with Vectra to track down prosthetic gel and those
Oops.
other items.
Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage.
Too good to me.
He'll be fine. Moni,
For me.
the exercise will probably do him good.
What? No. Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes. Anomaly on sensors.
getting a scan. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto.
They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is up.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Get us qual time yahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Mason Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
We didn't know what we'd find here, to be honest. But I'm open to share.
Honest? Honesty would be a... I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
Never thought.
Put that away.
It's just a scanner.
Put it away now.
Take it easy.
What's happening?
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This is a second. It belongs in a containment cell. I think I could take it. You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
He, not it. And stop staring.
That's a human.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the resistance.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak?
No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know. Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want, but when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Be careful out there.
Ryder. Ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened?
Did the translators not work?
They work.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Ryder, we followed our best.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya. That's...
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining...
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the...
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect a remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our science.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Don't know yet. Just...
You bet.
Jarl, give Callow the nav points for both planets.
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so...
Aya has so much biodiversity. And the
Try not
waterfalls.
to scare him away, huh?
Just like Surkesh. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Starting a scan.
Sending the nav point for Darpalev. That's where the Moshan's team should be. It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sight lines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
Ryder, I will meet you at Darpalev.
Now this is a planet.
If there's a vault here and it's working, I wonder why it didn't show up on the map in EOS.
I don't know about this, Joel. It's risky letting a stranger wander about Havarl. You know this is them? The ones from the other gap.
Yes. Ryder, Kiran Dowles, lead scientist at Darpalev.
I am honored to meet you, as a representative of the Andromeda Initiative.
Are all their people this formal?
I don't think so. Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be...
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monoliths, they were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
I know how to work Remnant tech.
Ryder has seen a vault.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth, but if you think the alien can help...
Activating automated forward station deployment.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here.
The name's Ryder.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
I'm ready to prove my...
A strong statement. My name is Rochelle V. I study our ancient culture. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with.
You think there might be Angara world?
That's what I thought my home was destroyed. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
Your work is too important to lose.
I'll provide my home. I'll remain in contact with you by comm.
On my way.
No transports available. Emergency support for cat attacks. All of them. What?
Sorry, I'm clearly in the wrong...
Huh.
You...
Who hasn't? When strange... Luge Anson. It's... Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
I won't...
Very well.
Pathfinder. This is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred up a nest.
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
The risk was worth it. We just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
All
that did, I can point you in the jeep. You'll have to hunt.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
We did it.
If I'll...
Be on the lookout for Roka and Garen fanatics. They hate all aliens and will likely shoot on sight.
Charming. We've got targets!
Don't consume anything you see. Not in this area.
Thanks, John. Great shot! That's teamwork.
Got them all.
Stuff like this that makes everything worthwhile.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
That's a long way to fall.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Green. I can feel my allergies flaring up already.
2 million light years from home and you have allergies.
Could be my spidey sense. Don't know. Shit, all this green. I can feel my allergies flaring up already.
2 million light years from home and you have allergies.
Could be my spidey sense. Don't know.
gonna guess those mushrooms aren't edible.
Let's be careful around the native flora, okay, everyone?
Glow-in-the-dark fungus. School-age Liam would have been so excited.
That's it. Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. Should be enough glyphs.
Reading off the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Pathfinder Rider, with the Andromeda Initiative. I'm from another galaxy. Take a moment. Find your bearings.
More aliens appearing out of nowhere. What's going on?
The remnant tech around here had you frozen in some kind of stasis.
I don't know who you are.
I don't think he remembers being...
That went well.
What's your status, Ryder? Did you figure out what happened to the research team?
We deactivated the stasis field.
That's good news. You should come too. Kiran, look...
Rokar attack. Wait, are those Turians?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark?
Good one.
Enemies!
More hostiles!
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Incoming. Nice shot.
Got them all. Shot to the gut. Painful.
I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix.
Scott Ryder, human Pathfinder.
A Spectre, special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda. The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hits...
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda.
We need every Pathfinder we can...
The debris and stasis pods from the Tannis are scattered. Between the two of us, we should find something. Here's my frequency.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the alien... We built this camp. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crap?
Good. If you find anything...
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Here they come!
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
You don't feel any different? Any news of the Moshai?
I don't think so.
You weren't lying. Kiran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had...
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant we should speak to him as soon as we can.
Kiran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't...
Avarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
You were saying something about the
It doesn't look like... It started here, uncontrolled mutation. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So I go to the 3rd monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila.
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Rider. There is no 3rd
How do you lose an entire model?
It could be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitions.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Is there no other option?
We've tried that. But the
trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Follow the Remnant River, and...
Ready to fight!
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage. Arcnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Teamwork.
Turian wreckage on Havar.
Nice work.
The path's been used, but not recently. I see tracks.
Looks like this is our only way in.
Is that even on?
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Got it. Let's give this a try.
climbing to a great height to speak to some wise old hermits. It's like we're in a vid or something. If they hand us a magical artifact, I'm going to eat my helmet.
Gonna hold you to that, Costa.
Looks like we need to find another way. What do we have here?
at that.
Bypassed our security. How is that possible? An alien?
What, like it's hard?
Even we have trouble. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset.
It's lost. The memory on Mithrava. We have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
That's a strange choice of words.
One may occasionally remember a past life, if the conditions are right.
What do you mean?
Reincarnation. The soul that's returned time and again. There was one, long ago. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some...
Souls return within family. It has been known to happen on rare occasions. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now our... I will send you the relevant...
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision?
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean...
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took and that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts. About time. Back again?
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the...
It is not just belief. It is... Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate...
Where are these artifacts?
The few that still exist reside in... Though there are rumors that as wilds...
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt.
Ahmad is... Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
Research station.
Palev was over...
Oh.
There might still be a way...
All Dara...
And the records...
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of... I don't want to impose, stranger.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
I'll go. Thank you for speaking to me.